You will hear part of a talk about a ship called the Yavari. Look at the task, then listen and answer questions 1 to 7.
Good evening. Tonight I'm going to tell you an amazing story about a remarkable ship called the Yavari. If you go to Lake Titicaca in Peru, which lies at 3,800 meters above sea level in the Andes Mountains, you can see the Yavari in Puno Bay, near to the big hotel. The boat is open to visitors every day, and a guided tour is available. You can even stay overnight on the boat, floating on the world's highest navigable waterway. It's quite an experience. But the Yavari didn't begin its life in Peru. When the rotting remains of the ship were discovered in Puno in 1983, people believed that it had been built at Glasgow in Scotland in 1905. But this proved not to be the case. It's actually much older, and research has shown that it was constructed in the city of Birmingham, in England in 1862. The ship, which is made mostly of iron, was ordered by the Peruvian government and constructed according to what was known as the pin-built method. In other words, the ship was made in England, then taken to pieces and shipped to Peru in small sections, arriving at the port of Arica on the coast. From there, it continued its journey by train, around 55 kilometers across the Atacama Desert to the foothills of the Andes, at which point the ship, split into 2,766 separate sections, was carried on horseback up to Lake Titicaca, where it was reassembled. The journey from England taking a total of 6 years. As well as transporting people and essential supplies to communities around the lake, the Yavari spent most of its working life collecting raw materials, such as precious metals and wool from around the lake, and bringing them to a central collection point from where they could be transported down to the coast. Lake Titicaca is so high that no trees grow there, and wood is not readily available, and there are no coal reserves locally. Even so, the ship was originally driven by a steam engine and needed a source of fuel. Until 1914, when a diesel engine was fitted, llama droppings provided the answer, a total of 1,400 bags of the stuff being needed to fuel a trip all the way around the lake.